Hello!
Hello!
Hello.
Yay, there we are.
We're here.
We're here, yes.
We're alive.
It's been a while.
It's Sly, and it's us.
That's true. Both of those
Hell
things.
was full, so I'm come back.
Ow.
Yeah, that's
Thank you
true.
for coming back.
Hell is moving, so that applies.
Oh.
So,
Welcome to Andrew Jack Fantasy's channel. I am Lark with an E, it's Sqoozh with a Z. And we have plans to do goddamn video games again.
Yeah.
sounds right. But okay,
Yeah.
I'll roll with it.
Yeah! I'm here with Andrew Jack and the lovely Ryan Kingdom. Say hi!
Ah,
Hello.
hello there! I've been doing the crappy Mickey voice all day.
Yeah. I've been goading her into doing it.
I've been
being manipulative about it.
I've been doing lines from Big Bill Hell in the Mickey voice.
Yes.
It's not.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been real.
Mm-hmm.
It's been special.
Real.
Yeah.
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 Home of challenge pissing.
Oh my god. That's true.
It's terrible. Don't ever be like me. So,
Where am I going? What am I doing?
last time, Bentley broke his boys out of jail except for Murray.
That's true. So you broke singular boy out of jail.
Yeah. We got started on the Contessa's area in Romania, or something like that.
Yes.
In nondescript European country, and Bentley went in solo to try and rescue Sly and Murray, who had been captured by the Contessa by way of Neela, who threw everybody under the bus for her own gain. We God forbid women do anything, but it did kind of like put a it put a damper.
Yeah, a slight damper on your relationship.
Yeah, which is fine. You know, it's valid. She is a pinkish, purplish tiger lady, and
She's an independent woman and she can do what she wants.
yeah, exactly.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, everybody! You know any fucking gamers out there?
Oh my god!
Sorry. I made Mickey do a swear, which I have been doing a lot of on account of the Big Bill Hell. Anytime I discover I can do a voice, it's just nonstop.
It becomes literally all she can.
There was we were in theater in college, and a character I had, which was I think the March Hare, in like a fairy tale play written by a student, had a British accent, and I was literally stuck in a moderately decent accent for like a week during the run of that show.
Yeah.
God.
It was funny to me.
Yeah, it was frustrating for me because I don't try to do that. So when I do a really annoying voice for fun and it becomes easy for me, I just find myself just like, oh, I'm just stuck here now. This is how I engage with the world, and it's not ideal.
I would be the pickpocket that guy, and then the other guy pops out and just at you.
I hate when that happens to me.
Right.
Also.
I personally love to do these things for my benefit.
Oh, there's a big S over there.
Yes, that is the safe house.
Yeah.
That's where we go
A hideout.
when we're done with.
The S is for sucks. That's not true.
No, that's not true.
That's not true. I'm sorry I said it.
The S is for snuggling with my homies.
Aw,
Yes.
that's so nice.
We never see more than one bed, if there is one. So we have to assume they are a cuddle puddle.
We never see one bed.
The Sly wrapped entirely around Bentley while they're both like cradled in Murray's gut.
Aww.
Oh, in his arms.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just assume, like, if we don't see evidence of something, then they are more animal than man. And so they sleep like little critters instead of guys.
That's true.
I can vibe for it.
Mm-hmm.
And if they want to prove me wrong, they'll have to make a Sly 5.
Mm-hmm.
It's up to you, Sanzaru Games. Because Sucker Punch ain't doing it.
Sucker Punch is too good for that shit now.
They do realism now.
They do real stuff now. You said Sly 5,
Huh?
and I was trying to come up with a good high five joke, but I didn't come up with it, so I just wanted to let you know.
Your honesty.
Sly 5, the gang gets to clap.
I don't think that's the joke that I was looking for. No.
But like, that's what you do. The high five is just like a two-person like clap.
You're...
What's wrong? What's up?
Oh, you...
Well, okay, like y'all aren't going to answer my question, so let's just move on.
It's true. I
So
shan't.
right now you're looking for your next mission, which is off in the distance over there.
Yes.
Oh, I'm looking for my mission.
Sorry.
I hate it when you're missing your mission.
I was thinking about it in terms of like putting up like missing pet posters. Like, does anybody know where I can find my mission? Somewhere in town,
Oh my god.
but I'm not sure where.
I love that.
Yeah, lost track of it. Luckily, you have a radar for it, so.
Sort of.
Mm-hmm.
I still have to figure it. You know, you just keep going right, and eventually you figure these places out.
Yeah, that's video games. That's a video game rule.
Yeah, the latter parts of Sly 2, the hub worlds get a little weird. Yeah, very big, very labyrinthine, sometimes very vertical, and they very quickly evolved from the first, like from where were they in the first? Not in the prologue, in chapter 1.
Oh, in chapter 1, they were somewhere in Europe.
Right. We're back somewhere in Europe now.
Maybe Prague? I'm not sure.
Something like that. But the point is that, like, it's a very spread out and open landscape. And here, it's kind of like, I don't know if, I'm sure people here have played Batman Arkham City. The hub there is very strange because it's basically just like a giant letter C with a big thing just stuck right in the middle of it.
Yeah.
That keeps you from going from one end of the sea to the other. That's kind of what this place is.
Okay.
It's a little bit, I mean, technically it's less complicated, but more complicated in terms of like, you can't just rely on being able to go all the way around and finding any entrances.
Yeah, I see.
And it's been a couple of weeks. So.
I mean, that's fair, but that makes sense. Also, I've never played Batman's Asylum.
The Asylum games are pretty good. I like most of them.
They seemed both well made and also not for me.
Yeah.
Is what I gauged from them. But I did watch a little bit of them be
They are
played.
clearly inspired by Batman the Animated Series, but like the downside is that, you know, they don't really build on the fact that Batman the Animated Series was lightning in a bottle in terms of like, how they portrayed their characters. I would say it's a less empathetic series.
By far.
Yeah.
Even though it has a lot of the same voice actors.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, it's hard to, oh, sorry.
Just literally in the opening, Commissioner Gordon called Harley Quinn a bitch. And
Yeah.
you just know what you're in
It's that's so mean.
It's very clearly not written by, it's written by people who want to make a game where Batman is badass.
Yeah, I
by
don't
people who watch the
care.
cartoon show in the 90s and they're like, yeah, but I'm a 13-year-old boy, so I need there to be more blood in it, and now I'm 25 and have a career, and I can do that.
It's kind of what happens to any franchise. Like, they've tried to make darker and grittier Batman games, like Batman Dark Tomorrow, which was possibly one of the worst reviewed 3D Batman games ever made.
Yeah, also I literally just described the creative process. Like, not to judge anybody who does that, that's literally what I'm doing with my life.
Yeah, making edgelord shit.
Yeah, you just gotta...
No, it's fine.
Rite of
It's
passage,
just also, like, you know...
You need to make a more dramatic version of the thing that you grew up with. And for a lot of guys, that's what they know drama is.
Yeah.
They do.
And like, it's easy to knock the games, but like they have really good gameplay. They have like a lot of like really neat story bits, really good boss battles as the series evolves. And Arkham Origins is still a game I will tell people they should be ashamed of missing if they are big fans of the Arkham games. Not so much the handheld one. That one you're fine. Don't worry about it. But like,
I don't think it would work especially well on a handheld based on what I've seen of the combat and stuff in that game, but
yeah, that was made by Armature Studios, former Retro Studios staff. They had previously worked on the Metroid Prime series and then struck out on their own when they got tired of making Metroid games. So it's a 2D or 2.5D rather. Oh, actually, you know what? I just want to look at this detail. Sly's shadow.
Oh yeah.
There's a part of me that feels like this is what it would have looked like on the N64, just like a brief.
Kinda, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, you're right.
It's like no hat because the hat is its own thing.
He's so
Oh, that's
cute. Love to
How
see
the
it.
fuck do I break into this jail?
Yeah. How do I get into jail?
We're just vibing now.
Yeah, I don't mind not really getting anything done. This is just fun to do. I'm glad to be back.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
if you want to take the time and just like vibe and get used to the controls again, call me. Because that's valuable right now.
I think that's what we're up to right now. While I'm trying to figure out how to get in. So,
Yeah.
my sea legs back.
Yeah, and like I guess to catch people up, today was our last day of moving.
Yes.
We turned in our apartment keys. We did a final walkthrough. We left some eggs in our refrigerator and nothing else.
I feel really bad for leaving the eggs in the refrigerator. We were thinking about them and then...
Yeah.
It's fine. It's now it's a prank. It's fine.
We're going to be down there anyway, and we can just say, hey, let's some eggs in the fridge.
Yeah.
Hey, watch out for eggs.
Could you let us, just kind of get those eggs? Let me get those eggs.
You could tell them that there are eggs hidden somewhere in the house, and that they have to find them.
I would love to give our apartment managers an Easter egg hunt.
It would be so fun, because then they're just in
Red
the fridge.
as a heart attack.
Exactly. That's another.
Beware, Batman. We left eggs hidden in our apartment. And we can't get back in. It's up to you to find them before it's too late.
That is a good Joker prank.
And then they're just in the fridge.
And then they're just in the fridge, and it's like, oh, you tricked me. That's the last place I would think to look, based on what you told me.
I pulled quite the boner, Batman. Aw. I mean, if we're going to talk Joker, I'm going to go back to Silver Age. With some poorly aged
I mean,
quips and slang.
I mean, I don't know. Well, that's true of a lot of them.
Yeah.
Slang. I think the example that you used is great, though.
Yeah, it's very good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel like there are easier ways for Sly Cooper to get into jail as a wanted man.
There are, but they put him into solitary so they could perform experiments on him, so we had to rule that option out too.
Well, see, here's my issue. The end of Sly 1, Sly got a jetpack. I feel like Bentley could make him another jetpack. It'd be a little loud, but...
That's true.
Get in, get out. It'll tell you about the noise pollution of the jetpack.
Yeah.
Does seem an important detail.
Yeah. How do you do it?
It is...
What?
Hard... Oh. Sly has butterfeet right now.
Butterfeet.
We already talk about his feet a lot, but let's not try.
No, you've officially brought up Sly's feet. Let's discuss.
They're fine.
You did.
No, I said butterfeet.
They're just
Then you
like...
immediately, without hesitation,
About to get dead. There we go! I died! Yay! We don't have to talk about anything anymore. We can reset.
They're just like rhombuses. They're fine.
yeah, I judge. Slippery critter, even when he really shouldn't. It just happens. Like, okay, so I think I might have an idea. I think there was a climbable in that little courtyard entrance where we smacked the train into it, but a spotlight was going over it. Yeah, and I think there might have been a passage up there from the other side up top, so you might be able to like walk the whole perimeter once you're up in the jail proper.
Once you're in jail.
But that's just a game theory. Wow.
Sorry, I'm muttering. I don't know.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Like, go ahead and like voice it out loud. Like, tell us what you're thinking while you play.
Yeah, no, I'm just I'm not projecting
No,
enough.
you're fine.
Yeah, it happens. Like, it took me a while to figure out like a good balance for this sort of thing. Like, I feel like I get a good, decent volume, but it took a lot of practice to actually learn how to project to the microphone properly.
Right.
I've been told that I speak at only one volume, and sometimes that volume is loud, and sometimes it is quiet, but it is always the same volume.
It's honestly a fantastic skill.
I think it's true. It's not a skill. It's not a thing that I spent time developing.
Well, you can weaponize this funny little quirk.
I think, I don't know if weaponizing is applicable for this particular, this would be an extremely mid superpower, is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, I get you.
This would be...
There are tunnels!
Yeah.
Oh, there are tunnels underground.
You can let me in, so I don't have to, like...
Ow.
Rude. Look at by.
You got shot with a gun.
I did get shot with a gun. It was
That's
a
so
laser
violent.
gun.
Hole that goes all the way up to the wall. Maybe there's some kind of entrance. And if you don't want me commenting too much on your play, just let me know.
I mean, I think we're at the point where we might need hints on getting up.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, glowy.
Oh, I see some
I see
hooks.
hooks.
Yeah.
Hooks.
Yeah.
We saw them at the same time.
Yeah, so you got
Delicious
this.
hooks.
Whoa.
Nope, you're good.
Oh, a little slippy.
A little bit camera.
A little bit camera.
PS2 and cameras.
Yeah. Suboptimal location.
About?
Oh, you didn't die.
You have over 10,000 coins. That's amazing.
Yeah, you're actually pretty close to affording some really good stuff.
Coins.
But you're holding on to them for now, right?
Yeah, because stuff is surprisingly expensive.
Yeah.
You gotta spend money to make money.
I wish.
Yeah. Oh, now you're swinging.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
Now you're playing with Hook.
Yeah, here we go. Squad.
Discovered.
That's it.
Mission
Look at
discovered.
this giant attack robot.
Look,
Reunited
with
with
all due
mission.
respect, it
Mission,
looks an
stop it.
awful lot like a water tower.
Don't be fooled. That's what she wants you to
Don't be
think.
fooled.
If we try to free Murray while that thing is operational, why?
What? Will
Why?
have plenty of fresh drinking water?
I'm serious.
Delicious.
Of course. I do owe you one.
The lightning rods around the prison are designed to draw lightning strikes away from the water tower. Giant attack robot.
Yeah.
By turning the wheels on the rod, you should be able to redirect the electrical current away from its ground wire, rendering it useless. Follow the lightning strikes to locate all 5 rods.
Okay,
the
so
lightning.
you want me to break the ground circuit on all these lightning rods so that a bolt will strike and destroy the giant attack robot posing as a water tower.
That's an accurate summation.
Yes, sir.
Just not gonna worry too much.
Yes, sir, that's true.
Get clear when the lightning rod starts to glow red. That means a lightning bolt is on the way.
Okay.
Yeah, is there a secret giant robot fight?
I would like there to be.
Yeah, there very well could be. Okay, so we're kind of just figuring out how it works now.
There's something about when there's lightning about to strike, it will turn red. And I don't know if that has anything to do with what I'm doing here, or if I'm just fucking with it.
I think
I think I'm just fucking with it.
Robot Alchemic Slide. Oh god.
Wow!
That was a good series, by the way.
No! Hey,
That was being very rude.
who's this?
Oh
my
jeez.
God.
Holy fuck! Holy
Man! Oh my god! Every guy in the
I
world
think
is
it's
here.
fair to say you've really stepped in it, Sly.
Boy, everybody's here.
Everyone is here.
The Smash ultimate of getting caught by the guards.
Yeah.
Fine.
Rude. Good multitask. Give it. Okay, so that's how those little symbols. That's how it starts.
Seems like.
Oh, there. Now it did it. Okay. Seems to do something visually different
Yeah.
when you mess with it.
I still can't tell if I'm causing that. Oh yeah.
Huh.
It's neato.
Cycling?
Looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not being very communicative.
Thank God I don't have to actually deal with it myself.
Mm-hmm. That would be wild.
Yeah. That makes it more complicated.
Mm-hmm. That would be an X of Steel kind of move.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Heyo. They're hidden in the fridge.
They are hidden in the fridge.
Oh, that's looking like progress.
Mm.
Hey!
Hey, you did it!
I had to do all 3. Okay, then I'll
Oh, he's itchy.
Oh,
He's
kicky leg, kicky foot.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's
his eyes roll to the back of his head.
Good lord.
That's a little too good.
He's animal.
He is animal.
Mm.
Goodness. There's 1 of 5.
Okay, now we know what we're doing, mostly.
Okay, so the lightning is my tool to figure out where this shit is.
Mm.
I get it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Get you over going, parrot. Turn around. No, turn around.
Turn of round.
Turn
Do
of
it.
round.
Do this for me.
Please.
Round turn of.
Oh.
We're-
Thinking
He
about
has
it.
such a short walk before he
Oh.
stops, too.
Yeah, you're right. Wow.
That is.
Come on. Come on, man. Come on.
This is a snoop.
Yeah.
Anything to pickpocket.
Oh, rude.
Ooh,
Dead.
Oh my
bureaucrat.
god. This man sucks ass.
Execute this harlot.
Wow, wow, wow.
So... Is the one in the center where we started also applicable?
I believe it is. And I just, like, didn't know how to do it at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
So it'll be the last one.
Aww.
Try and figure out.
That's so poetic.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for busting out the poetic, because I was about to say romantic, and that was not what we
Aww.
Not quite. I'm
Yeah.
gonna stick the mic a little closer to you.
Oh, thanks. Sorry.
No, it's all good.
Mhm.
Ed, look behind you. Hey, Judge said.
Mhm.
Yep. He did said. He
Mhm.
done been said. Looks like we got 3 in the jail and then 2 outside.
Okay, yeah, that's doable.
Cranking it.
Just cranking the whole hog.
Well,
Mhm.
sure. That
What
was
we're
your
doing?
day, boss.
Yeah,
Nodding.
Nodding in agreement with the boss.
Mm-hmm.
And clue. Give me clue. Clue. Or there.
Oh,
Really time to get a clue.
Cannot find climby for clue.
Yeah.
maybe
Such-
it's not climbing, but bouncing.
Oh, he's climby.
Mm.
Yeah, there's a rope.
Well, no. I mean, like, what if you have to bounce to get up to the thing that lets you go to the rope to get the clue?
Oh. There's a climby. But it is a climby that keeps me from death.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But that's
Take it.
okay.
Splat.
Gotta pick them all up.
Gotta pick it.
Okay.
I like that he holds the stick in his mouth.
Right? Such a good detail.
They did that for us.
That's what I would do if my mouth were large enough.
To grab an entire hole
Yeah.
that is made to be grippable in the hand.
Not
We're
in my
treading
head.
on dangerous territory. I'm not gonna say anything. We're just like we're in a bad place right now.
What are you talking about? I have no idea what you could possibly mean.
we're just dancing around it a little bit.
I'm just letting you know.
We're just being a little coquettish.
Yeah, you know? By calling attention to a the coquettish nature.
Oh no. That's fine.
Oh god.
Oh my god!
Arr.
Arr. I was about to say that's so sad, but I guess actually
It's pretty fun.
it's fine.
I think we saved it.
You saved it by hating it as much as you did.
Yeah.
Wow.
God forbid it choked you anything.
True. Oh, cool move.
Good fight.
Sometimes I like platforming video games.
Yeah, I agree.
Platforms is good.
Platforms is good.
It's cool to jump.
We get me playing Spyro one of these days.
You would destroy a
That would be mighty
Spyro.
nice.
Spyro's
watch
so
you do it.
good.
Important.
Actually leads me to a question. If we do Spyro, which version would you rather do?
That's a good question.
Good question. The Toys for Bob remake is indeed fantastic,
Yeah.
It is
like,
beautiful.
and I have no problem playing that.
Yeah, like I did not get the feeling that it was like
Oh,
so I played the Crash Insane trilogy a few times, even though I'm not like huge on the Crash games. Oh no.
Huh? No, I'm here.
oh no, you're here? Okay. Okay.
Fairly Spyro Season of Ice and the GBA. Yes. Also.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Primarily
Yeah.
the OG trilogy. But yeah, the Crash Insane trilogy have a similar problem where they play so well, so accurately to the originals, to a certain extent, that people get mad at them for designing them unfairly. And Spyro Reignited trilogy has a similar problem where most of the problems with the remake aren't that much different from the problems of the originals.
Yeah. No, they're very close to the original, and that confuses people who don't remember how challenging those games could be.
Yeah, like play is mostly pretty easy up until the end.
Very.
It was so mean.
They didn't have to do that. They did. Derogatory.
Okay.
Evil actions. Yeah, good job.
Yeah, it's back where we stopped. Right?
Oh, that is back where we started. No, the poetry.
The poetry.
Yeah.
The poetry!
Perfectly fine.
We were talking about it being poetic in nature to return.
Yeah,
to
we have to go to
There it is.
poetry.
I'm glad the lightning sticks around for so long.
Yeah.
They just really want you to see it. Like,
Every time that stock lightning noise plays, I have an urge to try to remake that sound with my mouth, and I am fighting that urge every single time.
oh, I get you.
That's very good.
It's echolalia to the max.
It's just, yeah.
Love a good echolalia. Hear a funny sound, try to make it.
Hear a funny sound, make a funny sound.
That's called bonding.
Yes.
the basic premise on which to take a penny, leave a penny operation.
That's true. This is how we built society.
Just making funny sounds at each other until it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much.
We did it.
Speaking of humanity,
Mm-hmm. Oh.
there's a game called Humanity out now.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
What's it about?
Yeah, she was playing this earlier.
It's a very PS1-ass high concept puzzle game. By Tetsuya Mizuguchi, who did Space Channel 5, Rez, Tetris Effect. Well, his studio did. Well, I think I'm getting it right. And it's a game where you play a person who has turned into a Shiba Inu of light, and you are moving a whole bunch of humans around, as if they were lemmings, into little sanctuary zones where they can be raptured into some sort of secular heaven place.
Incredible.
Great, it rules. It's awesome. I love it.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I highly recommend it.
You're
It
a
is
guard
very
dog
fun.
angel.
It's nice seeing the entirety of humanity reduced to a particle effect rendered on a line that is continually moving.
Yeah.
It's
Boy. No.
cute.
You're
Yeah.
getting into the like statistics models that my dad makes.
You're just picking up some clue bottles while you're out and about.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was.
I was just out and about, figured I'd pick up some blue bottles.
I think you passed a poll that will get you back up there.
I don't care.
Okay.
I have my methods. I have a system. I have a system.
I mean, I'm no stranger to, like,
Trust the system.
yeah, just the process.
No.
Hell yeah.
There you are, you funny guy.
We got that one. We got 5 left. I did
That's
not
great.
realize when we made that kind of progress on Sqoozh.
By the way, how you doing, Judge? Hopefully
Circle.
Yeah, how do, Judge? It's been a while.
Oh, I got gas in a second there. Don't worry about it. I'm fine. I'm
Thanks
not
for
fine.
telling the class.
Yeah,
Cool,
you're
thanks.
welcome. I had a little burp and, like, it makes me make weird non-burp noises for a second.
Nobody would have heard.
No.
No, I didn't even hear.
No, I tell on myself all the time, but you would have known that something was weird with me.
I would not.
Well, I would have sounded like this for a second.
Oh no, no one would ever guess what that was.
Got paid a little so I can finally buy some food and stuff.
That's awesome.
Oh, yeah, food's nice to have.
You can now buy Street 6 guilt-free. Yeah.
Oh. That was
Enjoy
great.
your streets.
Yeah, we're gonna fight them streets. I'm gonna punch that street in the face.
Enjoy them guilt-free.
I'm gonna show right you can right in the face.
And Chandler.
Wow.
Yeah.
You can. Chandler.
The third and most important fun user.
Yeah. See, I'm so glad we're on the same page.
Could I be any more Kyaku? That's nothing. That's a nothing joke.
That was, yeah. Why did you do that to us?
I don't know. Why did you make me think about Chandler in a Ryu outfit? What color would it be?
Oh, no, I meant as in, like, Chun-Li. I was just mispronouncing Chun-Li.
Oh!
Well, I
Now
thought
I'm
you
thinking
meant
about how
Chandler
terrible it
Cheers.
would be to have a friends fighting game. Complete with outfits.
Oh yeah, Sqoozh.
Phoebe's the boss. He's in Bison. We already know this.
Oh, yeah, that's probably...
Completely broken, cannot beat her to save your life.
I've never seen an episode of the show Friends, so
And it's okay to never start.
Yeah,
and I
lucky.
won't. Yeah, but
Like-
so
People who did like it, looked back on it, rewatched it, and were like, wait, this is terrible.
it's
It kind of like
it just means I have no frame of reference for the combat and fighting style of the various Friends.
I kind of told you everything.
Okay.
Phoebe is broken and OP, as she has always been.
The only good character in the show.
Yeah.
Oh, good for her.
Giant attack robot.
Oh, he was right.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. Oh, it's just like it's kind of a critter though.
It was. Just a little guy.
Yeah.
A big little guy, but just a little guy.
Yeah.
Telling us to
Oh.
rush down Unga.
No robot fight.
That's
It's okay.
that's Monica.
Thanks to
It's
your
okay.
recent efforts,
We'll save
we're
that for
ready to
going on.
attempt a Murray rescue.
Yeah,
I call
clever.
this plan the Trojan tank.
Oh my god, that
Step
picture of
one,
Murray in
we
the
use the
window is so
Contessa's
funny.
keys to steal one of her tanks. I'll jump
like,
in
hey.
and drive while you keep out of
Here I
sight by
come.
crawling underneath.
It's like
With some
that
luck, the guards won't notice
picture of
anything
Russell
out of the
Crowe as
ordinary.
Javert.
Open the prison gates for
Uh,
us. We casually roll in.
No! Why,
yeah.
why would you say that?
Once inside, you'll
I
need
think
to
you said
get
Murray
out
looking
to
through the
guard
window, and
control center.
unfortunately, I
Open the doors
only
leading
could
down the
think
solitary
about an old high school
confinement.
meme, Jeff Goldblum
Let's
watching
hope Murray hasn't
UP.com,
cracked under the
and
Contessa's
I couldn't
hypnosis.
separate the two.
Okay, I did continue to talk about the musical Les Mis before you said that. I don't know if you noticed that part, or I was
Oh,
talking about
I
the
noticed.
opera. Okay.
I just, I had a song in my heart, and I had to get it out, and that's our transition back to Les Mis.
The song is full of piss.
Apparently.
Yeah, unfortunately, that does describe me pretty well.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry to everyone.
This is who I've chosen as my best friend.
Yeah, you could always choose otherwise. Like, nothing's stopping you from just, like, tossing me out like garbage. She just kind of nods. a little
What?
bit.
Well, it's like I nodded for a second and then I realized what she said because I was busy reading a menu.
It's like, yeah. It's like, have we learned yet that you should not just let me talk without, like, paying attention? Because I will say something terrible.
How dare you take advantage of my bad audio processing?
I am the most offensive, inoffensive streamer.
Wow.
You know what? I'll wear that with pride.
It's such a problem.
Ooh. Okay, that Atlas strength is really nice, though.
Oh yeah, that's
I know.
that seems integral.
Yeah, like some of these other ones are neat, but jumping while holding something as Murray is like.
No, because the Bentley ability is just, oh, you can run.
Okay,
Yeah.
Sly, I'm heading out for the tank.
The only thing stopping you from tossing Robin like garbage is the faint but real possibility she might take it. That's true. That's always a risk that you have to take. I'll try anything once. What?
I didn't realize you were into latex. I mean, you don't have to resort to the trash bags. Or just told me.
Well, now that the cat's out of the plastic bag, rather the ostrich, I have some Amazon purchases I've made on your card that I need to explain real quick. You know what? We'll talk about it later.
Increasing the ride height on the
Okay.
train.
Yeah,
Listen.
please, not inside the tank.
There's not enough room in here for that
There's
conversation.
not. Yeah,
Oh,
sorry.
right.
Underneath
Here.
this thing and let's
Quiet.
get moving.
Comfortable. I feel like revealing something dark about myself.
Aw.
Why? About my internet search history. Bentley, you know.
Bentley, we've known each other since we were 5 years old. Think there's
I
anything I
can't see
don't know
down
about
there,
you by now?
So try to
Been
keep
using your
up and
computer
stay
for
out of
years.
sight.
You think I haven't figured out all of your passwords?
Oh my god.
I've been clicking on your search history. We're into the same stuff. It's okay.
I'm just going to marvel about how cute Sly Cooper crawling under this tank is.
Yes.
Right.
While you guys talk about Bentley's internet search history.
I'm so sorry we're like this.
Listen, we are exhausted.
Suckers.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
true.
And also, I think this might be one of the games where I knew I was a furry when I played it.
Yeah.
It's an awakening kind of game.
It is.
Oh yeah.
It's beautiful.
Like, if I didn't already have Sonic the Hedgehog cartoons on television,
Better get out
this
from
would have done
underneath
it.
the tank before
Yeah.
it lets
There were a
loose
lot of
the
things in
train.
the way. Like, oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Cowboys from Blue Mesa,
You're all
SWAT
clear.
cats,
SWAT
I'll be
cats.
right behind you.
SWAT cats missed me. Oh.
Chippendale Rescue Rangers.
Chippendale Rescue Rangers, that's a common one.
That is a common one. I think.
Sorry, I was watching the cutscene and didn't know if there was any qualifier as to rarity.
No, like,
I'm having some
Disney's
trouble
Robin Hood,
sabotaging
yes.
the tank.
Disney's Robin
Yeah,
Hood is
another
like,
classic.
I'll catch up.
Everybody says this.
that's like the early big one.
Yeah. Revolution took
Yeah.
took the world by storm.
Seriously.
And they were not cowards about it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
they were roughly shaped like their animals. They were people-like. There was not a hell of a lot of observable sexual dimorphism, so they just kind of let them be animals. Great.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Okay, Bentley, what's next?
Well, that should
I
be the
think-
guard's control center. But to be honest, I'm not sure how you're going to get up there.
Don't worry about it.
I mean, I was
My
a,
feet are what I
like-
do best.
First I was a mouse kid, so
Most of the security
Rescuers,
went down when we cut the power off the
yeah.
bridge, but a few
Like
lights
Poppy
seem to have
and
a backup
Rye and
generator.
all
Be
that,
careful.
all that shit.
Okay.
And then I was a cat kid, so warriors, etc. I'm
Did
trying to
Lion King
think.
do anything for you?
Not really.
Lion King
Like-
did stuff for people who weren't furries but realized they had the capacity.
Yeah, because I do feel like
Mhm.
there were two groups. It was kind of like Coke or Pepsi, Warriors
Yeah.
or Lion King.
Yeah, that's really true, honestly. There was one time in college where I got asked out by a girl. It was very clearly a date. I had no idea and did not realize it until several months later. But she asked me out for coffee and then spent the entire time telling me about her Lion King persona. And I was just like, this is amazing.
That is
That's great.
incredible.
Yeah,
Love that.
yeah.
What a beautiful story.
Yeah, it was just it was extremely like a lot of things. Like, swear to God, yeah. Every time a girl says me, who's just been sort of like, sure, that sounds nice.
Neat, a hangout with a new friend.
I'm so glad that you were the epitome of clueless boy.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
It's so yeah. So yeah. Anyway, she was very nice, had a really good time, but I think she got the idea that I was not understanding the vibe. Which is fine. I mean, again, you know, I was a Warriors kid. She was the Lion King kid. It
was never gonna work out.
I really don't think it ever would have worked out. But you know, you can dream.
Right. What could have been.
But yeah, I'm trying to think of what my, like, I don't know, furry origin story or whatever. And it's hard because I was online on a very young age, and so I discovered, like, Sabrina online and stuff like that at a very young age. Which is just like, that's just like normal. That just is furry content.
Yeah, like,
so,
if you were remotely interested in funny furry animals, you were probably reading Sabrina online at some point in the 90s.
Yeah, exactly. Or early 2000s.
Yeah, it was still going.
For me. Oh, yeah. And there was a huge backlog that you could chomp through if you were a middle schooler with nothing better to do.
Right.
I don't know, it just it's hard to pin down a single moment because it's just sort of a constant instead.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
no, that makes perfect sense.
Like, for me, it was like a kind of a gradual process. Like, I fell into it, and like, I don't think I was ever like specifically a furry, but the places I found were filled with furries, and I adapted. And so I had furry characters, and I drew furries all the time. And like I say all this while also stating, like, it's not a matter of being ashamed of being a furry, it's a matter of, like, I don't think I fit the sociological qualifications. Like, I was just kind of sitting there like, I'm making friends. These people are kind of weird, but in a fun way. I should do something with them.
I should show them how much I like being their friend. Look, I made a character like the ones that you like.
And, like, they were doing stuff that I was enjoying. Like, they were role-playing online. They had their own characters. And I was like, I was making my own characters. And it just kind of went from there. And
I'm running your algorithmic code decryptor.
Like,
you see anything happening down there?
I was effectively a furry for, like, a decade.
Yeah.
Before you even knew what that was.
Kind of.
Yeah, no, I get it. And honestly, to be perfectly honest, I didn't know about furries in that way until I met you and you explained it to me, and I was like, you can do that?
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, because also, I was also in the camp of like, no, animal people, that's just like extremely normal. I grew up on Looney Tunes, and I was always drawn to the more animal-driven Disney movies. Though I liked princess stuff too. I liked everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like, that was extremely normal, and I was like, you mean you can also do a sex with that? Oh shit!
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
You can do
it's
it
a
your
playground.
dreams. It's beautiful self-expression.
What am I doing?
And also I just remembered, if there's any kind of origin point, it would be Sonic the Hedgehog, it would be Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, and I played Sonic Adventure 2.
It's a good start.
Yes.
I think there's a red button on the ground that's now lit up.
Oh, right, the red button.
Oh, right, the big red button.
You didn't do anything earlier, so I forgot that it was a functional thing.
Yeah, I also was confused by it. I saw you, like, jumping on it and stuff, and I was like, this looks like it should do something, but nothing's happening, so I guess it doesn't.
And when it didn't do anything, I was like, oh wait, I remember we were in this room earlier and we already used it, so it's just like
oh yeah, maybe it's yeah. But
still not doing anything. Oh, that's my bad.
Crawling on it.
Huh. Like, I stayed quiet during that little dialogue, but a lot was happening.
Yeah, I know missed what was going on. This was Murray's old cell. We forced him into solitary so he would be easier to find. And now we can't find him.
I hate when this happens.
I am looking it up.
Oh, okay, so this area.
When you and your friend agree to meet up at a place and then you go there and he's not there.
Okay, right. I found it.
There we go.
Gate
Looks
open.
bad. I've
Getting
never
rid of it.
seen Murray like this.
He's all twitchy and bug-eyed.
You said Murray was being forced to eat spice, right?
Yeah, he said he was
Nice.
feeling weird.
Well, he's weirded out, all
Feeling
right.
weird.
I doubt he even knows we're here. Clearly, we're going to have to lure him out of that cell the hard way.
The hard way?
Those hypno boxes are designed to heighten the
Oh,
effects of
yes,
spice.
of course.
And he's already in an agitated
Naturally.
state. So if we turn them all on at the same time, Murray's sure to become wildly hostile and probably break down the door.
How do we turn on the hypno
This
boxes?
is a great idea.
The power switches
Just
are all
spitballing
defended
here.
by laser barriers.
Awesome idea.
When you get close, I'll hack the
We're
laser
gonna make our
system
friend
from
have
my
the worst
terminal
trip of
down
his
here.
life
That should
in
give
order
you
to break him
access.
out of jail.
Let's
He's
do it.
high on
Anything to help
drugs.
out old Murray.
Mhm.
He's looking
We're gonna
really
make
bad.
it worse.
We're going to
Shoot
fuck with
brainwaves at
him.
him.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, so sorry I couldn't hear your instructions over Robin's backstory. Come again.
Mhm.
And was it Lola Bunny that was the origin story? I don't think anyone here had Lola Bunny as an origin story, but it was a stepping stone for some of us.
It was probably
Lola
a
Bunny
stepping-
did not ping on my radar at all.
Yeah, that's fair.
I understood that she was supposed to be sexy, but I also understood that she wasn't.
Yeah, like I think I kind of think about Minerva Mink from Animaniacs as like a more appealing subject because she had moments where she was deliberately goofy and wacky like a cartoon character,
Yes.
Mhm.
and
Minerva Mink
Lola was
great.
not.
Yeah, Lola didn't really do that because she had to be like competent girl as her personality.
Mhm.
She had like one goofy moment at the very end. Once
Yeah.
she got a big smooch.
Yeah. Yeah.
got to
I remember
say
being
that's
like 8 or whatever and being like, no, this isn't girl. For me, I can't relate to this. I see what you're doing, and I hate it.
It's a very girlish personality with not a heck of a lot else there, which is
Yeah.
actually why I really like the Looney Tunes show version of Lola way more.
Mhm.
Kristen Wiig doing the voice, like that's just a great adaptation.
Mhm.
You're trying too hard, Space Jam.
Yeah, genuinely, as a child, had very strong opinions about that sort of thing. Naturally.
Of course.
Children's opinions are always very strong.
I don't.
So yeah. Yeah, this is confusing. But yeah, so Lola didn't really and like honestly for me, like similar type characters didn't really do anything for me. The only like
I'm out of health.
oh
I think you were heading the right direction, and I think you needed to climb up and back some stuff up top.
Oh, potentially, yes.
Yeah, because you're messing with the lasers. Like you're trying to shut them down first.
Oh, I am?
Find all 3 security keypads and
Oh,
disable them.
oh,
Oh,
the
yeah, okay.
instructions. Yes, okay.
yeah, that makes sense.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I am so good at notice a thing.
Yay. My favorite, I think, when I was a kid, my favorite animal girls were Turk from the Disney Tarzan movie.
Oh, that's good.
Because I could not tell if she was a boy or a girl. And Kazooie from Banjo-Kazooie, because I also could not tell if she was a boy or a girl. And I liked
Sensing a
that.
pattern here.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fine.
It's very cute.
Thank you.
Where's the key?
There's a key.
think you said.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right next
I'm
to
hacking
where the
the
laser
laser barrier.
I'm hacking the laser.
Oh, okay, now we're doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, back.
You have to get, yeah, he mentioned you have to get near it so he can access it from his terminal. Once he does that, the lasers will shut down and we'll be able to actually interact with the keypad and control the hitbox.
And, yes, okay, I understand. We got really focused on giving Murray the worst trip of his life, and
Yeah.
I definitely sort of ignored everything else that Bentley said, aside from that.
I mean, the plan was pretty great.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, the goal itself is just so good that, like, who cares how we do it?
Yeah. Exactly.
The spice is laced with
The
drugs.
switch
Let's
to
shoot
turn
him,
on
no worries at it.
box.
Oh, the spice is the drugs.
Yeah.
What's that sound? Angry. Get gone.
But,
Wow.
my boy.
Now we need to do that 2 more times.
Yes.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Time to just piss a guy off.
Also,
Make our
you
friend
can talk
win.
about peeing when I'm sick.
I'll take
here.
care of the laser.
God.
Listen, whatever, I'm not even mad.
Oh, right.
Oh dang, you took care of that quick.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. It's
Yeah,
the same
those-
layout.
Those turrets are nasty. Like,
These tweaking little guys.
it's kind of funny because these bullets are super tiny, and so is their collision.
Yeah.
The only saving grace
Yeah.
is that they're just fast enough. But it's the one thing that makes this mode a lot trickier than it probably needs to be.
Yeah, it's, but also if they were any bigger, there would be no challenge whatsoever.
Yeah.
They're already pretty challenging and frustrating. Definitely better top-down shooting segments of the first game
Yeah.
by a long shot. And anyone who's played it can test.
Beep.
Beep, beep, beep.
And
And boop.
Freaking got him.
hell
All
yeah.
clear.
Let's do.
I'm a
Do
little
them.
hot, short, and stout. Tip me over and I'll smash up everything. Ah!
That
This is
doesn't
what
rhyme.
happens. This is what happens when you're high.
Yeah.
Watch out.
I've been very high before, and that is what it's like.
So, cautionary tale.
I've been very high, and I went to bed.
I'm on it.
Yeah. This also can happen.
Yeah, I saw Satan in Technicolor.
That's
That was
beautiful.
weird. I guess it's more like vibrant pearlescent.
That's beautiful.
Colors just melting everywhere. It was annoying.
Aww. Well, it sounds beautiful.
She was annoyed because the timing was off.
Yeah, like
She'd already been having a bad day, and then that happened. I'm sorry, I'm telling your story.
no, it's good. Like I also had insomnia and I was on Ambien.
Yeah.
And we were in a state where it was legal, so the story is legal to tell because I'm also now in a state where it's legal and I'm talking to somebody where it's legal there too, so don't do drugs, kids. Anyway, with the mature mature rating setting on this channel.
I ran out of HP and didn't even realize that I did.
Yeah,
Oops.
I think I've talked about I've told the story pretty often, but I never remember if I've ever done it on stream.
Right.
Like, we were in Colorado for a week. I was dealing with one of the 3 worst bouts of insomnia I had in my life, to the point where, like, I got a prescription for Ambien.
Which did not treat her incredibly well.
No, it did not work. And I tried a peanut butter Girl Scout cookie, but weed version, and I was like 45 minutes later, I was like, I'm still not feeling anything. And so, of course,
no,
being the
famous
first time,
words.
being the first time I ever did edibles, of course I took it. And so, for what felt like eternity, but was really just like maybe a couple of hours, I was laying in bed in complete darkness, looking at my wall, bleed color, and Satan's face kind of coming out of it like an early CGI movie. Like, it was very Lawnmower Man if it was more melty. Kind of like, this is really annoying. I'm very frustrated by this. Like, no real fear, no panicking, no paranoia, just like, huh.
Very,
This guy.
very sardonic cartoon of, oh, of course this is happening now.
Yeah, exactly.
Hate to see this guy.
Yeah, just like really, really annoyed that it was happening at all.
There you
That's
go.
fair. Yeah, the first time. Oh, sorry, you go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Andrew. No, I interrupted you.
I'll say the one thing. That is
Yes.
why I always say, while knowing that people are going to ignore it, because everyone does, only do one.
Yeah,
Ever.
the first time, for sure.
You're going to do a second one. You're going to. But by don't say something, you won't have this moment later.
Then you'll have a weird time and it'll be okay at the end.
I have another thing to say, but I'll leave it for after. What were you saying, Ryan?
I was just going to say, yeah, the first time, I made the exact same mistake, of course.
Right.
And what happened to me was I, mostly just had some, like, mild auditory hallucinations. I did feel like for a second like I was sinking into my bed, like it was like a big, like it was like
Is this heaven?
Sorry,
literally
Doc.
sinking.
You're no angel.
Just take a few
And I
deep
woke up
breaths
and then I was
try
like,
to
oh no,
center
I
your
took too
thoughts.
much.
Okay.
What's with all the racket?
Kind of
My conscious mind
sounds
is
like a very...
wreck.
Ooh, there she
I ought
is.
The weak-minded hippo is free, and he's got friends.
Oh,
Perhaps it's time to reevaluate.
my
some
hippo
life
is free and has friends.
I'm serious. I managed to keep this half of the Clockwork Heart safe. It was hard to hide from the
Hippopotamus wildlife rehabilitators love to say this.
Murray, lift those crank bars so we can chase after her.
I'm on it.
And now we're the Murray.
Yay!
Yay!
Okay, so what were we talking about?
What are we talking about?
Because the contestant showed up, and I was like, I want to look at her.
I just love how she sounds so panicked about everything all the time. Like, she seemed almost normal at the party when we first met her, but every time after that, she's just been neurotic.
Just having a really stressful day.
Right.
I mean, I guess I would be
You
neurotic
lousy,
too with
no
my
good
entire
head shrinker.
Oh,
means of
come
living
now,
crumbling
Murray.
around my ears.
We're making such progress
Yeah.
during our sessions.
The only mental help that I need is to never be reminded of you again.
Yeah.
Such
Stuck the
displays
landing.
hostility. If you insist on getting angry, why not be psychologically productive and channel it at your so-called friends?
I'm done talking with my mouth. Now I talk with my fists.
Sorry, but our time is up.
It's time. Oh,
It's
let
like-
the cat out of the room real quick, but I'm listening.
Let the cat out of the bag, would you? But I missed why she's a psychiatrist.
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't think we know her as an actual psychiatrist.
Okay.
She's more just the director of Interpol. But
Okay.
she does do experiments on people and tries to manipulate them. So I can see why she would be trying to use the language.
Okay.
She is a criminal psychologist.
Okay.
And one of her practices is that she deals in hypnosis. Like, that is her area of expertise. That's part of why she's with Interpol, is that she has an understanding of the criminal mind that is greater than what many would expect.
With the three of us back together, she doesn't stand a chance.
Naturally. Okay. I was just confused because I didn't see where the psychologist part factored into everything that's going on with her.
It was probably given to us in one of those cutscenes that have no subtitles.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Who is that?
My man's knees are out. Some are fun.
There was a picture of a girl.
Yeah.
Oh, that looked like a mom.
I think so.
I think something had changed.
Although they're all orphans,
Since
so
childhood, the
question
three of us
mark.
had never been apart.
Maybe a sister?
And our
Maybe
recent
a
isolation
sister?
gave us all pause for thought.
It's really hard to say.
Yeah.
Needless to say, we took a few weeks off before getting back to work.
Camping.
And for the first time in my life,
This is the We Nearly Died fuckfest.
Yeah. The basic idea.
I'm sorry.
Nodding.
The basic idea there was just like Bentley and the gang realized that this was the first time they had been apart for that long and had to fend for themselves, and they nearly died. And after getting back together, they were like, you know what? We haven't actually spent time together. You know, really appreciating the fact that like we are all in this together. So they decided to go camping and be good buddies for a few weeks, just to reconnect.
They literally just like lived out Final Fantasy 15 for a little bit.
Yeah.
Nice.
But without the weird plot twists. And
yeah, it was an actual. It was an actual poly ship road trip.
Yeah. We don't know that they didn't kiss.
Polyship Road Trip is my new Tumblr username.
It's so good, right?
It's a really good one.
It was the AO3 tag.
Oh, nice.
Did I have regret about
Yeah, Marnie's here. She's right next to the mic.
Yeah.
Oh, Marnie, welcome
talk
to the show.
mic if she wanted.
Time for a little payback.
She believed.
The Contessa, having escaped us into prison, is now hiding out in her castle estate.
That's good.
That was
It's a
some interesting
well-fortified
flash puppetry
Gothic
there.
nightmare that would make any thief run into
Yeah.
her.
We've come a long
Terrible or
way.
not, that's where
It's
we're headed.
true. So beautiful.
To sweeten the deal, we
Sly
learned that the
Cooper's
Contessa,
chin
who
bothers me
until
so
recently
much.
was a secret member of the
I just have to
is
say
in
it.
possession of the Clockwork
I
Eyes.
understand.
The thieves
It's fine that he
practice
has it,
describes the
it's
eyes
just-
stopping
it's
opponents dead in their tracks.
large.
transfixing
Oh.
I'm
It
looking
doesn't
at that
take a
spider
genius to
lady
figure
that
out
Judge
what an
Mo said.
accomplished
Yeah, that's a good
hypnotist
one.
could do with such powerful artifacts.
Oh.
News of the Contessa's corruption has spread to Interpol. Constable Neela, being closest to the case, was granted a cash allowance to hire an army of local mercenaries. It looks like we're walking into a full-scale war. But we have to act now, before things go from bad to worse.
So they had their vacation, and things were worse when they got home.
Yeah.
I mean, that's always the way, isn't it?
Yeah, it just.
Winding up in a situation.
So
Much like
hard
the
to get
Minotaur.
away. Yeah, that's true.
You're your own boss.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what the safe was in the previous chapter. I didn't even think about it.
Well, now they're just little hub areas, right?
Yes.
Like you don't replay the whole story. You just hit hub areas.
Yeah, we can go back to that chapter at any point. That's fine.
Yeah.
Just fine.
For now, we may
Oh,
okay, Sly.
hey,
Oh,
hey,
right there.
hey. Oh, okay.
It's good. It's fine. It's fine.
He's
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Okay, he's okay.
He just had a little whiff of what Murray was eating, that's all.
The fucking giant arrow that appeared after that moment, like, did you fucking see that?
Oh boy.
Yeah. Extremely.
I was very proud of that.
Yeah,
Speaking of Looney Tunes.
yeah, seriously.
Looks pleasant enough.
Looks pleasant.
Got a regular June foray over here.
Regular Chuck Jones. No blank, etc.
I do appreciate the implication that Chuck Jones is a voice actor.
Didn't he? He did do some voices for them, didn't he?
Probably did some bit stuff at most.
Yeah, that's mostly what I think of.
I wouldn't put it past him, but I do not know.
Is there a hole you gotta climb into?
I suppose.
Go to the front of it.
There wasn't really anything at the front of it. It was a little Disney ride.
Oh, there was a little story marker.
Just a little bit ride.
Maybe you just have to wait it out. Nice.
Maybe.
Oh. Maybe you have to examine it with your binoculars.
Oh, I bet I do. I just didn't.
See.
An advantage point.
I mean, it's the streamer problem of like, once you have a few too many directions for your attention to go.
I was too busy gabbing with my friends.
Yeah, it's fine. It's a good time.
Yo, Gabba Gabba over here. Sorry, I just wanted to say that.
That was cute.
I like thinking about that phrase.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever watched it.
I didn't. Not once, but
No.
it's fun to say.
But like, what is more fun than just saying "Yo Gabba Gabba"? What? Maybe the word gallivant, but that's me.
My favorite phrase, well, okay. If we're talking about favorite words, my favorite word is bower.
Bower.
Oh, that's a good one.
In reference both to the natural arching of trees as well as like the built kind that like birds make and stuff.
Oh, cool.
And then my favorite phrase is from the Super Mario World TV show when Mario says King Koopa has the princess locked up inside his Coney Island disco palace.
Really good.
Oh, yes.
I heard that phrase when I was like 11 or whatever, and it's just the most beautiful sequence of words I've ever heard.
That is just
It beats
gorgeous.
Cellar Door.
Yeah, Cellar Door. Yeah, when I heard that Tolkien was obsessed with Cellar Door, I was like, dude, come on. Have you fucking heard some of the words out here? You're saying Cellar Door is the best one? Ugh.
Well, thank you for coming by, Judge, and like,
Oh yeah,
Lark
thank you.
also gets the congrats because like we are both just stretched thin.
Yeah, we're both
Yeah,
walking
because-
dead.
You both lived, exactly, so...
But I appreciate it. Thanks for coming by.
Yeah, thanks, Judge. Have
Yeah,
a good
thank
night,
you.
guy.
You are a good dude.
Boat, blimp, assault tank, Layla's HQ. This is a weird shopping list.
Yeah. I'm supposed to find an HQ at this hour.
Yeah, exactly. This hour? Ugh. Ugh.
So we wound up moving on to the next episode. 8. This is number 5, I think. I can actually double check that pretty easily. Yes. Number 5. Yeah.
Neela's made a headquarters out of that old bank.
Neil
It's
has
a
made
pretty secure
headquarters.
location. It'll take some
We
doing
made
to
it.
drive her out.
Put it together herself. She put all the pieces together.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Solo effort.
Yeah.
I get to kiss my cat on the head, please.
That's
Let me do it.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
She leans her head down to let me do it.
He does.
Oh man, that rules. Chuppy also does this.
Always a
mhm.
good thing when we do that.
Mm-hmm. My mom's cat doesn't like to be kissed at this point in her life. At some point, she may change her mind, but I'll let her make that decision. Mm-hmm.
The Contessa has these boats out on
Great
patrol
little bit.
against Nayla's
A great
army.
little bit.
They could be useful to hitch a ride.
Bye.
Oh, that is one compressed moon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Oh.
moon is looking.
Resolution and direction.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's feels good.
Mm-hmm.
Hear the clue? Do you want some of the clue?
See the clue.
You want to go see? Or do you want to sit here, looking? That was a tuft of your fur landing on your face. Hey,
She's real good at it.
she is. She's incredible at it.
Oh, the AC just turned on. I am so thankful.
Yeah, it gets stuffy in here. It's like 90 degrees in the Pacific Northwest.
Mm-hmm.
And now we have the
My
cat.
headset fell off, and my cat is walking in front of my screen.
Oh no!
Everything's going wrong. We're doing it live, folks.
Oh boy.
It's all good.
It's all good.
Okay.
Okay, Marnie, I swear to God, if you bite me, it's gonna be really mean.
Well, she didn't bite me. She's just like a hi.
What she always does, right? When she bites somebody, it's just like nuzzles their leg.
I do.
He loves to bite. Like she has like an oral. She's like the only cat I know with like a genuine oral fixation. He needs to chew on things.
Yeah, no. No, my mom's cat is the same way. She like chews up cardboard boxes when
Yep,
she's bored.
just like her.
And yeah, when she's very, very lovely when you are petting her, but if you do a little too much, or definitely the moment you start to pull away like you are going to leave, she will she will chomp.
Right.
You are describing Marnie as well.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Yeah.
That's the definition of Marnie right there.
They would love each other.
Well, no, Sansa would hate her. I'm sorry. Sansa hates everyone.
That's
but
I mean, you never know, but you're also most likely right.
yeah, it's not Marnie's fault. It's just this was the like previously like semi-feral stray cat that my mom adopted from the shelter after all of her kittens had been adopted out already. And yeah, she's a freak. But
Yeah, that makes sense.
As cats are wont to be.
But I'm really glad that she and Marnie have this in common. This is a good cat pen pal relationship.
Yeah, they could write each other letters.
I think Sansa could handle that. Maybe she's better from afar.
Yeah, because like Marnie, I imagine her letters are going to be very all over the place. Like got something to say about everything, but never giving herself the time to like finish the thought.
Really settle down.
Kitty cat ADHD.
Yeah, she's like a hyperfixation for a cat.
Hmm. Sansa will probably just complain about the new dog in the house. And Chuppy only texts me about when it's dinner or breakfast or lunchtime.
Right, he's got his life figured out.
Yeah,
he has
doesn't. Yeah, he keeps a pretty regular schedule.
Oh, good for him. That's just
It's
productive
good.
and professional.
Yeah, it's good in your, especially in your older age, to establish a nice routine for yourself. Such as eat and then sleep and then eat and then sleep and then eat and sleep. That was a bad fall. I'm sorry, Mr. Cooper.
All good. Everything is fine. We're all alive. We're all having a good time.
It's a pretty good time.
Yeah, it's good.
It's a pretty good time.
It was actually like one of the more chill Friends Day streams.
Yeah.
In the,
Yeah, no, it's good. Yeah. No, it's good.
It's a good game. It's with friends.
Y'all ever talk to the video game character when you were like struggling in the video game? I'm just thinking, like,
I yell at the screen sometimes.
She does yell at the screen.
I've been doing that less and less over the years, but I still occasionally question the capabilities of the pro tag.
I feel like I talk to Mario a lot, but I don't talk to Sonic very much. I'm just sort of thinking about that psychological process and why that happens in my mind.
I do that for Sonic and Sonic Frontiers, but no other game. And that's because I'm like really into it. The thing that I personally do is that I start, like in my head, I start imagining the conversations that the characters would have as I'm playing, like all of it in universe.
Yeah,
so cute.
more of a channeling experience.
Yeah, I did that a lot for Mass Effect. Like I did that a lot for Mass Effect. Like any game with a party, any game with the setup. And Sonic Frontiers is the weird one because it's a very isolated, solitary experience. But I was still kind of like going through character moments in my head.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That was real cool.
I love the characters down, but they're very ephemeral.
I was more thinking about when I'm having a bad platforming time and I plead with Mario to work with me.
I think that's really good. It's not something. I think I treat it
Just our luck.
with a little bit too much distance. Like
I understand
sometimes I get
that
mad at the game designers who are not there at the time.
Yeah. I feel like sometimes it feels like you are controlling the guy and you are the guy, and sometimes it feels like you're working with them.
Yeah, that's kind of
Try
how
to
it
make
feels.
something happen.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Oh, those
The party stuff is cute though. I used to do that with like with the Paper Mario games.
Yeah.
It was really cute, and
That's a good one to do it with.
And even I've probably told this story before, but when I was younger, after I had played Super Mario Sunshine like a billion times and 100%ed it and like whatever, I would do little character role plays basically, where I would like role play Mario just on a nice day in Isle Delfino, where he like works a window washing job and earns a coin so that he can buy bananas at the market. And
that is great.
Yeah, and then check into his like hotel at the going like spooky Stephen King hotel place.
Yes.
That
Samantha Hotel.
Yeah.
What I call a run killer.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
It's a great place. It's just rough.
It's cool as hell. Yeah. So there's that.
No, I love that. And I do sometimes do a little bit of that. And I kind of resist the urge to do that on stream.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but it's so delightful.
It is. But I don't know, I think I have just this like brain block that's keeping me from like just going straight into character the whole time.
That's fair.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I know anybody who's been around for a very long time will know that I did this. I was really obsessed doing this with Earthbound and the rest of the Mother series. I made a lot of little fan comics in college and the sort of year following. And yeah, just got really lost in the sauce of imagining these kids on their adventure. To the point where I convinced my friend who doesn't play video games to play this video game.
Oh, that's wonderful, though.
Yeah, I was very proud. I was very proud, and she was like, "You did not, like, you did not sell me on this game correctly at all." And I was like, "What do you mean?" And she plays it like a, sort of, she outfits these children like killing machines.
Right.
Yes.
And
can do that.
Yeah, exactly, and just annihilates Fobbies. Fobby after Fobby. And I just think that's really funny.
Everybody's different.
Yeah, exactly, it's beautiful. We bonded over the same game that we ended up playing completely differently.
That's fantastic.
I was about to say, like, you sold me on this experience wrong. I'm just kind of sitting there like, yeah, that was Earthbound's problem on the SNES too.
No.
This game is
serious.
Mila,
No, it was great.
I'm an honest cop.
That's
yeah. I know that you're
it's
honest.
Then why
that's
are you doing this to me?
Because
thank you.
You're honest. You see, by chasing after Sly Cooper, you learned too much about the Claw Gang and its spice operation.
Too much.
It was only a matter of time before you figured out that I was a secret member. So, when Neela gave me a chance to put you in custody, I took it.
Coward. You're a disgrace to Interpol. I'll make it my life's work to destroy you.
Oh, I'm afraid your life, let alone your life's work, isn't going to last much longer. Once I integrate the clockwork eyes into this device, your life's work will be whatever I tell you.
I won't be brainwashed that easily.
It won't be easy or painless. But I will reprogram your mind, and you will take the fall for me as Interpol.
Not my thing.
Now,
I've seen this music video.
Relax. Go to your happy place.
I've seen Clockwork Orange.
And stay there forever.
I don't think they've seen
This is like Clockwork Orange meets Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah! Wow. God. There's an image. There's
New game design challenge.
Yeah. Holy shit.
A Clockwork Jiggy.
They are both British, so it could happen.
And it's actually kind of surprising that we haven't seen more overt Clockwork Orange references in rare games.
Right?
That's not even ironic.
Honestly.
Like, it's weird that they have.
Yeah.
There has to be at least one reference in Conker's Bad Fur Day, but I don't remember what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. There's gotta be something.
Interesting. Inspector Fox is restrained in an old Iron Tech 250.
Yeah, interesting.
Oh, you know what that is, Bentley?
Yeah.
What is your search history like?
We told you we're into the same things.
Those are the Contessa's elite shadow guard. Tough is too sissy a word to describe those guys.
Yeah. Okay.
That's quite a bit.
Yeah.
That's
They're really
that's a
badass, I
mind
guess.
shuffler. I didn't think they were real. It's made
Yeah,
Kind of
I
a
thought
pathetic
so.
name for what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Glad
Shut
Umbrella
up.
Corp decided to rebrand because the red umbrella icon was just not doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Had to have been the MMPA getting up their ass.
I was gonna say, problem is the U.S. government and the Psychonauts already have the brain tumbler copyright, so
That old terminal should be hardwired to the
Wait,
system.
I think this might have come out a year before.
We need to find a way to get it online.
Psychonauts.
All right, head back to the
Oh
safe
shit,
house
oh
and
shit.
we'll get a plan together.
Let's see.
Be shaking something up.
2005. Yep. Psychonauts came out a year after.
Okay. But the Psychonauts were established by the U.S. government in the 50s.
That's true.
Yes, they-
Psychonauts is the world's first documentary video game.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll need to subtly manipulate this conflict
So,
to our advantage. Here's the plan.
So,
Murray,
I guess it makes
sneak
sense
into
they
the
would have to
capsule
do
and
Ray
kidnap
Shuffler
the head of
instead.
security. I want to ask him a few questions. Meanwhile,
Yeah, you do?
Sly and I are going to get a
You wanna ask that guy some questions?
Like, who's your
I'll
optometrist?
slip into the
Yeah.
capsule and put
That's
together
good.
a bad mojo
Mm-hmm.
bomb. It should be enough to destroy the mind shuffler. Sly,
Mind
you capture
shuffler.
a few local
Mind
ghosts
shuffler.
and drop them into Neela's headquarters. Hopefully the near-death experience will inspire her to purchase more mercenary firepower. We've all got our assignments. Good luck.
We will inspire her to buy more guns and guys with guns.
Hopefully, we will only nearly kill her, and she
Yeah.
will be traumatized by the experience,
Yeah.
and we will react accordingly.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we are close to 9:30 on the West Coast.
Oh
you
shit,
feeling?
you're right. I should probably start getting ready for bed.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
seems like a good stopping point for us.
Yeah, we have our
yeah,
setup
it's
for this
true.
episode now. We
Yeah.
did our recon.
Yeah. We did it. We got the We got the information.
Yeah.
We
and
did it.
I guess this is a good way of stating, like, hey, streams are just back now.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
we have done our due diligence. We're responsible creatures that existed out in the world, and
Good job.
now we get to be goblins who descend from the hills only for reconnaissance missions and groceries, and otherwise we are staying in our little goblin hideaway and playing video games for you.
Nice. Beautiful.
Honestly,
Thank you.
considering some daytime streams just for the hell of it, it's weird games that,
Oh, I totally
Just
think you
long.
would. I think you would enjoy it.
yeah,
I think it would be good for you right now.
I think I need it.
That'd be tight.
Yeah. Earlier in the day so people can, like, tune in during work.
This shit is so big here.
It's so...
Yeah. It's so gross.
Yeah, also when I select away from him, just the way his eyes squint has been really distractingly ugly to me. This
It's like they photoshopped real eyes on it.
kind of,
It's-
yeah,
Like
It's just-
every horror visual novel does.
very airbrush.
It just is. It's his worst angle,
Uh-huh.
and it's so much of it.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't have the spotlight.
That's true.
So he's immediately just like, okay, I don't have to drive.
Yeah. It's just like, all right, cool. I'm good.
Alright. Well, it's been a while. Do you want to do the outro or should I?
I don't remember the word.
Alright, here we go then. Thank you everyone for coming. I've been Robinat Enerjack without a C, and with us has been Ryan Kingdom, and playing has been Lark with an E at Sqoozh with a Z.
Hi there.
VODs are available for 60 days after initial airing, completely free, and they're going up on YouTube eventually. Let's see. If you want to support the channel, which would be great, because I would love to get some subscriber numbers up, you can follow and subscribe for exclusive emotes, including the High Devi emote designed by Lark, and the Drakengard 1 Angelus Poggers emote. You can also click the notification bell. Yeah. You can also click the notification bell to know when we're going live and what we're going to be playing. And Sarah, thing I was going to say last, like a new additional thing. I'll figure it out later. I'll probably interrupt myself as I do it. So, on behalf of the player Lark,
That me.
yeah, get hydrated, get vaccinated, get masked up, be good, be safe, be awesome, and
Be gone.
bye.
Farewell.
Yeah.
Wow.